Today I wanted to do a quick informational video about what an ostomy is, why people have ostomies, and a little bit how it affects someone who has an ostomy's life, and a little bit on how to support someone with an ostomy. This is more for people who have someone in their life who has an ostomy that they care about and want to support. So, first off, what is an ostomy? An ostomy is an opening that was made surgically and generally, or always, a portion of an intestine or the bladder or an organ is outside of the body. It is surrounded by a bag where that output can go into the bag. There are three different types of ostomies. One is an ileostomy, which is what I have. You have an ileostomy when you have your entire large intestine out, so you have the ileum of your small intestine poking out. There's a colostomy, which is where you get a portion of your colon or large intestine out, where your colon is on the outside of your body. And there's urostomy, which is where you get a portion or all of your bladder taken out. So, sometimes it's kind of awkward when you really care about someone and you know about this to not feel sorry for them. But I want to let you know that the people who have ostomies got it for a reason. They did not choose to get it. Usually it was a life or death situation, and so they feel a lot better with an ostomy than they have with their disease or cancer. And that is why people get ostomies, is actually because they have a disease in that organ or they have cancer in that organ. I had ulcerative colitis, which is an autoimmune disease that attacks the large intestine, and it got so bad that it was killing me. So they took my large intestine out, and I have not felt as good as I have. I haven't felt this good in 3 years. So people always say, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I'm like, "Don't be. I don't feel sorry for me. I feel great." So, how to support someone with an ostomy? I am incredibly lucky. I have wonderful friends and family who always want to support me, and they ask me about it, and they do research sometimes, and that really helps me not feel like I'm alone. It doesn't make me feel like I'm a freak, like I'm not a regular person. It's really difficult sometimes having an ostomy because it does affect your self-esteem. It does affect your body image. You have a piece of an organ hanging out of your body, and you have a bag full of feces or urine, which is really difficult sometimes because it's just not natural. It's not what anyone expects when they're, young to have something like that. So I know that a lot of people don't talk as freely and as openly as I do about it with their friends and family. So if questions don't help the person, because sometimes people are embarrassed to talk about it, I would really encourage you to do a little bit of research. You don't have to know everything there is about ostomies and about their disease and all this different stuff, but just to show that you care and you're genuinely interested in being there for the person if they're having a hard day or a struggle with this novel thing. I guarantee you that a person will be touched if you show genuine interest. So I guess that's about it. Just how to support someone. You really want to let them know that, you don't feel sorry for them, but you're there for them. Most people who have chronic and painful illnesses do not want sympathy. They want support, and they want to be treated like a normal person. So treat them like your friend, like your daughter, like your son, like your husband, wife, whatever. Treat them like they've always been treated in your life, but make sure that they know that you have their back, you support them, you understand that they have this thing, but it doesn't change how you look at them. That is a huge help, and you will really, really just be so appreciated. So I think that that's about it. If any of you have any questions, post on my Facebook, which is www.facebook.com/ostomystory, or post below this video or message me on YouTube. I would be more than happy to answer any questions that anyone has. Also, if you want to see any videos, information, or personal experience, I would love to do any videos that anyone wants to see. So I think that's about it. I hope this was a little bit helpful and a little eye-opening. Take care, and I hope everything in your life is going great. Bye.